distinguished guests, and men and women of the finest military in the world. And most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah, Michael, and I also want to acknowledge your son Jack.
The noise levels up.
Want to make sure he knows we're coming, or she.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if she's got some cubs, that's when you really got to worry.
Yeah. You know what my kids asked me? They said, "You've got to ask the president. Does anything scare him?"
You know, well, when Michelle's mad, I get worried.
Imagine your own husband, the former president of the United States, standing in front of the world and slipping up on your name. Not once, but multiple times. That's exactly what people have been pointing out about Barack Obama for years. Moments where he accidentally called Michelle either Michael or Mike instead of Michelle. Now, Jaguar Wright is back stirring the pot again, dragging those old clips into the spotlight and throwing around messy questions. She even went as far as bringing up Joan Rivers, reminding folks of the shade she once threw toward Michelle.
Ms. Rivers, how are you? You made a ton of news officiating the wedding in New York yesterday. Is this like a new cottage career move for you?
I am so excited.
Okay.
And I should do very well because I don't charge.
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman
we
president?
already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Michelle is a
I'm sorry, she's a what?
a transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. It's okay. She does
For years, Michelle Obama's name has been tied up in whispers and speculation, people talking, side-eyeing, and digging into rumors that just won't seem to fade. No matter how much time passes, the gossip keeps circling back. And according to Jaguar Wright, there are receipts floating around that only add more fuel to the fire. One of the most dramatic claims came from a man who once said he had medical access during Barack's 2008 presidential run. He claimed he saw things that made him question Michelle's identity and swore he was paid to stay quiet. He even alleged, "They gave me millions for my silence, but I can't keep quiet anymore." That's a bold statement. And whether you believe it or not, it turned heads immediately. But it doesn't stop there. Online sleuths have also pulled up supposed documents from the Illinois State Board of Elections, claiming Michelle was once listed under a different category back in the 1990s. These claims have bounced around for years, always sparking new waves of conversation whenever they resurface. And the wildest part? Every time Michelle makes a public appearance, these theories crawl right back into the spotlight, like the internet just refuses to let them die down. Whether it's slips of the tongue, rumors from insiders, or questionable paperwork, the chatter around Michelle never seems to go away. And Jaguar Wright just made sure it's louder than ever. And here's where things get even wilder. According to what people have claimed online, Michelle allegedly officially changed her gender marker to female in 2008, the very same year Barack was running for president. Talk about suspicious timing, right? Then there's Barack's half-brother Malik, who has never been shy about stirring the pot. He's dropped messy comments for years, straight up asking questions like, "Is Michelle really Michael?" Malik has even tweeted things that threw gasoline on the fire, including a line where he said he couldn't confirm or deny the legend of Big Mike, aka Michael LaVaughn Robinson. And believe it or not, as recently as 2024, he was still out here saying he believed Michelle was hiding something big. People online also point to the fact that the Obamas love posting throwback wedding photos, but no pregnancy pictures and no baby pics of Sasha and Malia until they were already toddlers. Michelle has said the girls were conceived through IVF, but rumor blogs swear the real mother is allegedly Dr. Anita Blanchard, the same doctor who supposedly delivered the Obama daughters. Adding even more spice, photos have floated around of the Obamas vacationing in Hawaii with Martin Nesbitt and Dr. Blanchard. Conspiracy chatter claimed those family friends were actually playing watchdogs, making sure everything stayed under wraps. So when Joan Rivers made her infamous bold comment about Michelle, people started wondering if she knew more than she let on. Joan was Hollywood royalty. She heard everything. saw everything, and was around the circles where the rumors were already bubbling. Some even believe she wasn't joking at all, but flat out dropping tea on live camera. And here's the darkest twist. After Joan's sudden and shocking death, whispers popped back up, claiming the Obamas might have had something to do with it. Coincidence? Or a cover-up nobody dares to talk about? That's the chilling question that keeps the conspiracy crowd buzzing louder than ever. I mean, this wouldn't be the first time people whispered that the Obamas handled someone who got too close to the truth. Remember Tafari Campbell? He wasn't just any chef. He worked inside the White House kitchen and later became the family's personal chef once Barack left office. Tafari was even part of those wholesome White House moments. Back in 2012, he appeared in a video with another chef, showing off how they brewed honey ale using honey from Michelle's South Lawn garden. On the surface, it all looked picture perfect, but then tragedy struck. While paddleboarding near the Obamas' home in Martha's Vineyard, Tafari lost his balance and went under. Reports say he wasn't wearing a life jacket and wasn't attached to the board. Witnesses described him struggling to stay above water before disappearing. A desperate search went on for 2 days before his body was found in Edgartown Great Pond, not far from the Obamas' property. But here's where things start to sound strange. One witness told police he tried to swim over to save Tafari, but couldn't reach him in time. That part seemed clear, but conspiracy talk blew up fast when people claimed there were signs of head injuries, raising suspicions that it wasn't just an accident. Others online claimed the water where he drowned was less than 4 feet deep, and that the 911 call wasn't made until hours after he went under. Even more suspicious, people pointed out that the autopsy was supposedly handled by someone connected to the Obamas themselves. And the messiest rumor of all, some swear Tafari was working on a tell-all book before his death. A detail that only fueled talk that this was bigger than a tragic accident. But Joan Rivers wasn't the only public figure throwing shade at the Obamas. Others have piled on with their own wild theories. Deanna Lorraine once tweeted about Michelle's Netflix documentary Becoming, writing, "I wonder what she's becoming." Conservative commentator Stu Peters went even further, writing that Barack doesn't have children and that their real parents are family friends Martin Nesbitt and Dr. Anita Blanchard. Names that keep popping up in conspiracy chatter. It didn't stop there. Even Chelsea Clinton allegedly once dropped a shocking tweet hinting Barack married a man before quickly deleting it. And lawyer Lynn Wood, he flat out claimed that the Obama daughters were adopted and the world had been lied to. One thing's for sure, every time someone connected to the Obamas ends up in a headline, the internet revives these theories with even more energy. What really happened to Tafari? Was it an accident or something darker that we'll never truly know? Now here's where things really heat up. Remember Lynn Wood, the lawyer famous for handling defamation cases? Folks pointed out that any attorney worth their salt knows never to put wild claims in writing unless they think they can stand on them. That's exactly why his words about the Obamas had people raising eyebrows. Jaguar Wright has echoed those same claims, pushing the idea that the rumors around Michelle aren't just smoke, they might be fire. She even went so far as to say this could explain why Barack has been accused of stepping out on his marriage. That's a messy accusation, but in the gossip world, it only made the storm around the Obamas even louder. And let's be real, cheating rumors aren't new for Barack. Take Vera Baker, for example. She first crossed paths with him back in 2004, when she worked tirelessly on his Senate campaign and helped raise millions in contributions. But whispers claim things went way beyond politics. Allegedly, a taxi driver testified that he drove Barack and Vera to a hotel where they spent the night together. That story grew so big, the Globe ran a full expose, claiming Vera was later sent off to Martinique at Michelle's insistence before the presidential run. The magazine even cited a DC insider who swore Barack and Vera spent the night at the Hotel George. But when the rumors exploded, Vera didn't stay silent. She filed a lawsuit against the Globe. In her filing, she blasted the story, saying it came straight from Obama's political enemies who wanted to drag her name. just to damage his reputation. She insisted it was false and accused the paper of knowingly running headlines like cheating scandal and secret video could destroy presidency, even though, according to her, there was no cheating, no scandal, and no video. But here's the thing, even after Vera sued, the questions didn't stop. People still asked, was there really an affair? Did a video ever exist? Was Vera paid off to deny the whole thing? Or worse, was she pressured to vanish from the spotlight? Those unanswered questions kept the gossip alive long after the lawsuit. And it doesn't stop there. In recent years, rumors of divorce between Barack and Michelle have also made the rounds. Even Michelle herself has spoken publicly about how hard marriage can be, admitting that there were moments when she almost walked away. She said that love doesn't erase struggles, and even in the best marriages, you go through dark patches.
People think I'm being catty by saying this. It's like there were 10 years when I couldn't stand my husband.
You do say that. You say 10 years.
And guess when it happened? When those kids were little, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because, you know, you can be all great individually when you're just married. You got your life, he's got his, you come together. It's all, ooh, good to see you, bye, take it easy. And then you have kids.
Not take it easy.
Take it easy, you're traveling, that's great, good. I get to hang out and watch the TV I want to watch.
Right.
But the minute we had kids, it was like, where are you going? And how far? And you start measuring, it's like, how many diapers did you change? And oh, you're golfing?
Hearing that only gave more fuel to those whispers that all might not be perfect behind the picture-perfect image of the Obama marriage. Michelle herself once admitted that for a full decade, while she and Barack were grinding to build their careers, she felt like the weight of the marriage was falling on her shoulders. She said Barack was locked into politics, while she was the one holding it down at home, raising Sasha and Malia, managing diapers, school runs, and sacrifices. Michelle even confessed she used to keep score, counting how many diapers each one changed, how much time Barack spent at the gym, or how he somehow had time to golf while she was running the household. According to her, the imbalance was real, and for years, she was the one making all the sacrifices while secretly thinking about walking away from the marriage. And now we're left with the biggest questions of all. Was Joan Rivers just cracking a risky joke, or was she dropping a bold truth wrapped in shade? Is Jaguar Wright really chasing clout, or does she know something the rest of us don't? Could the Obamas have had anything to do with Joan's sudden passing, or was it really just bad timing? And what about those never-ending whispers of divorce? Are they just gossip, or could they actually be onto something? The Obamas may look picture-perfect on the outside, but behind the scenes, the rumors are stacking up higher than ever, and the internet is not letting this go anytime soon. So what do you think? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to Fame Tea for your daily dose of messy, juicy celebrity drama. You know we've got more heat coming every single day.